Like many of us, I do like making New Year's resolutions. But 2024 is long gone, and let's just say, my six-pack is nowhere to be found. Recently, I've read this book called The 12-Week Year, and the concept of thinking, planning, and working for your goals 12 weeks at a time sounded really interesting to me. So, I thought I'd give it a try. Hola, I'm Jar, and in this video we're going to walk through my first 12 weeks of 2025 as I try to get a strong head start on making this one an amazing year. Good morning. Today is Sunday, December 29th, and I'm about to go to my first run of these 12 weeks. But why am I starting on a Sunday, you might ask? Because later today we are going to a little 2-day trip, and I'm bringing my shoes, but I might not be able to do anything there. So I'm starting today on a Sunday, just in case. Before we start though, I wanted to take some pictures of myself and weigh myself too, so we can see where I'm at now and compare it to later down the road. So let's do this first. Alright, so here are some stats from my smart scale. I am currently 80.4 kilos, which makes me back to the 80 kilos mark, which I fought so hard to get out of it last year, but I'm back to it. Well, it is what it is. We just got out of the holiday season and still going actually. So I've been eating a lot. And yeah, a lot of stats that I don't know what it goes. And it actually says that I'm 35 years old, which makes me 3 years younger according to the app. So, oh, it also says some things here at the end like standard weight 59.5, which it says that I have to lose 20 kilos, which is quite a lot. Well, it is kind of bad, but also I don't think it's that bad. I mean, that's that's what I'm saying to myself, because I don't think I can lose 20 kilos in 12 weeks. I don't think I can lose 20 kilos in 1 year for that matter, but I do have a plan though. I think it's better for me to go for my run, and I can tell you about what I'm planning for these 12 weeks, okay? So, yeah, let's go for that. Damn, that's cold. Okay, so there are two main areas that I want to focus on these 12 weeks. One, I want to get healthier and fitter. That means exercising more. You see, the six-pack joke was actually not a joke. I've been struggling with being out of shape for the majority of my adult life, and although I'm not extremely overweight, This is one of the key things that makes me not feel good about myself. Back in 2023, I finished my first marathon. And while training for that, I was able to cut almost 15 kilos, and I was finally starting to feel good about my body. But that's not long gone. Since then, I've gained almost 10 kilos back. My clothes are tight again. My back and my hips hurt. And I don't feel as energized, active, or motivated as I used to. The second thing I want to improve is my craft. I'm a motion designer with focus on 2D animation, but I always wanted to learn 3D animation as well. I bought many classes in my life and was never good at finishing them. However, last year I got this 3D animation class, and for the first time in years, I've actually completed it. But I started a personal project based on the exercises I did for this course, and just like many things in my life, I left it aside just after starting. So I want to return to the personal project and be more consistent with my studies, and also I want to solidify what I learned in that class and be more comfortable with 3D animation as well. But now, the study time is done and we covered the why. Let's get into the how. So today is Saturday, January 11th, and we just finished this first 2 weeks. And I must admit I faced some challenges. I was able to either run or do some strengthening exercises for the past 2 weeks, like every single day except for one rest day, but studying has been a struggle. Another book that I read recently was Atomic Habits by James Clear, and in it he says, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And I do have a system, but I feel that it needs a little bit of tweaking, I also feel that I need to take these pajamas off and have a little shower. So while I do that, I will show you what we have in mind. As the old man I am, my day starts at 6 a.m. In my first system, I begin with coffee, yoga, and some warm-ups, then head out for a run. The plan was to shower, get dressed, and dive into studying afterward. The problem was, by the time I finished my run, I'd often get distracted by other things, or honestly just get lazy before I start working. So I decided to flip things around and study first thing in the morning. With this new routine, I even got some time back, which I can use to study longer, do other things before work, or just sleep a bit longer if I need to. Okay guys, I do have a confession to make. I have failed. Today is Sunday, February 16, right there? Yeah. And the schedule the new morning routine that I did was really working. I was able to do 2 perfect weeks with all the adjustments. So it was going super well, but although I was working towards my goals and feeling good about that, I wasn't having fun at all. I was doing the dry January thing. I was on a project at work that was not super fun. I started to take Dutch classes because we want to apply for a citizenship, and I wasn't having fun at all. I was feeling really overwhelmed and sad most of the times, and I wasn't seeing too much progress because as I said, I wasn't having too much fun. So one of the ways that we saw having fun was going out for eating or ordering food. So we ate a lot of junk food, we ate a lot. So I only lost 2 kilos in these last 8 weeks. So yeah, with all that in mind, I just decided to chill and have a chill week where I just don't focus too much on much stuff and just focus on having fun, playing the guitar, hanging out with my friends, going back on drinking, hanging out with my wife and that kind of stuff. And that was really good that week. I felt really lighter, better with myself. and that week turned into 2, and that 2 weeks turned into 3. So yeah, the past 3 weeks I wasn't really doing much, and there's no use crying over spilled milk, right? I still have 4 weeks into this 12-week challenge, so I want to get back on track, but I want to squeeze a little bit of a fun element here and there. But I'm well aware now that working towards your goals might suck sometimes. It's just work. You have to put in the work, and sometimes the work is just not fun. So I'm trying to make peace with it and just accept that some days it's just gonna be bad. I will have a run that I will not enjoy. I will sit on the chair for 30 minutes that I don't want to do, but I have to do it. At least finish this challenge on a high note, right? Because also I do have a race scheduled to exactly 4 weeks from now on March 16, a 10K race, which I have a dream of finishing it in under 1 hour. My current PR for that is 1 hour 3 minutes, so at least I wanted to get under 1 hour. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, I'm excited, also kinda not. Wish me luck. And then things started to get better. Funny enough, running got a little harder, which at the beginning was my favorite thing to do. I just feel I'm not a big long run kind of guy. 5Ks? Love them. 15K long run? Although I love to brag about them, they are not my favorite thing to do. Studying was the worst though. That has been a drag. So I just decided to go really easy on it and focus on only one thing: exercising. If I can study that day, fine. 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever I can. But if I'm not really feeling like it, we'll save it for another day. And just like that, we reached the end of this 12-week challenge. Oh god, that was hard. Okay, today is Saturday, March 15, and we still have 1 day to go, which is tomorrow, which is the 10K race that I told you about. But this was hard, and I'm not gonna lie to you. When I started this 12-week challenge kind of thing, I wanted to end up like with a super cool video with crazy body transformation and a super cool 3D project to show. And because of that, I almost gave up on doing this video because that was not the case. But let's be honest still, like that is not the case with like 99% of us. Lives get hard, sometimes you give up on stuff, but I'm super proud of myself because I kept going and I also made some really cool progress. Okay, let me show you now some pictures that I took this morning and compare with the ones I took at the beginning of this challenge. Not bad, like the scale doesn't show much, but in the pictures it's kind of noticeable, so I was kind of happy this morning when I saw that. When I first started this, my goal was to reach 73 kilos again, which was my marathon period weight, but I lost 5 kilos still, which is just 2 kilos shy from what I have planning initially. Also, my 3D project is just 3 shots away to being done animating out of 11 shots. When I started this, I just had 2 shots animated, so that's good progress. Okay, so let me show you some stats of the weight in I did this morning from my smart scale. So I am now 75.3 kilos, which is almost exactly 5 kilos less than when I started this, and my body fat went down to 25.4. When I started this, it was 27.5. I'm looking at the other screen here, I have it here. I'm still obese, but I am 34 years old now. So I even got a year back. That's funny. And that's it. That's the end of this 12-week challenge. I mean, we still have to go for the run tomorrow, but now all I care is to have fun because that's just the cherry on top. I don't even care about my goal anymore. I mean, I'll try my best to go under 1 hour, but if you don't get it, patience, we'll try next time. I just want to go there, have fun, and finish this on a high note. I know for sure that I could have done way better, but at the end, I stick to it. Despite of the show that was February, I made adjustments and didn't give up. And yeah, I'm super proud of the results. And because of that, I do plan to keep going with this, with some lessons that I learned so far. Let me tell you about them. 1. Don't give up. If it is not working for you, don't be afraid to change your plans. Missed 1 day, 2 days, a week, keep going. Start whenever. Don't wait for another week, another month, another year to start all over again. Pick up from where you left and go for it. 2. Find your one thing. For me, that was running. I feel that it don't hurt having more than one big goal, but the realization that one is the most important and the other goals can be reduced, wait, be moved around, or just go away cleared a lot of space in my mind and set me free from a lot of worries. 3. Go small. For me, with running sometimes, I didn't feel like going for a 60-minute workout. So, instead of giving up, I'd go for a chill, enjoyable 30-minute easy run instead. It didn't make me faster, but I knew it would take me less time, it would be fun, and I still put my foot out of the door and went for a run. 4. Keep track. I have this calendar where I put an X whenever I did what I wanted to do. Just that visual thing made a whole lot of difference for me. I just wanted to see more X's than empty spaces, and that did wonders for my motivation.
Let's go! Let's go!